as they say where I went to church this morning, a reading from the second book of Samuel. So David was settled in. There weren't any wars going on. It must be time for a building project, something to make the people sit up and take notice that the king was doing something. David said then to Nathan, "Here's what I'm thinking. We are settled. I'm living in a palace, but the ark of God is still living in a tent, as if all were unsettled, as if we were still on the way from Egypt." And Nathan, David's prophet, said to him, "I get what you're saying. Good idea, sire. You have a good heart, and it will be good press for you and for God. God be with you." And king and prophet went to bed, feeling fine. King slept like a baby. Prophet, however, God showed up in Nathan's dreams and woke him up in the dreams. And God said, "When you wake up for real and get up, tell David this. Tell him I said so. Would you build me a house to dwell in?" "Wait," Nathan said in his dream. "You live in the ark?" The question was rhetorical. I'm not sure I understand how that applies. My question wasn't, do you live in the ark? "I am the Lord. Shut up and listen. Tell David this. I have not lived in a house since I brought the people of Israel out of Egypt. I've moved around in a tent, now here, now there, now everywhere. And did I ever ask for any different? Did I say to any of the judges, for example, 'Where's my house?' Tell David this. Tell him I say so. Didn't I take you from the pasture, following your sheep, and make you king of Israel? Haven't I been with you in whatever you've done? And now, haven't I given you time to rest, to build a palace, to write songs? And if I have, can't I make you the name you keep trying to make for yourself? Say to David, I am the Lord. I can and I will. I will give Israel a place and peace and her piece of the pie. I'll give you rest from all trouble. And I tell you, make sure you tell him this, that I say so, the Lord. Say, you won't make me, but I'll make you a house. And say, in case he doesn't get it, say, by that I mean that you'll have children, and they'll have children, and this will go on, one king of Israel after another. Got that? God said to Nathan, awake in his dreams. Yes, Nathan said, no house for you, a royal house for David. Right. Then say, when your days are fulfilled and you lie down with your fathers, I, the Lord, will raise up your offspring after you, who shall come forth from your body, and I will establish his kingdom also, and he will build a house for me. And a high place for me, Chemosh faded in. And for me, Moloch chimed. And he'll have 700 wives and 300 concubines, and sleep with the queen of Sheba. He'll bring the economy to ruins. Shut up, you Moab Ammonite jackals, God said. Don't say any of that, God said to Nathan. Say, I, the Lord, will be his father, and he shall be my son. I won't desert him, not like Saul. Hush, I say. I won't desert him, so your house will continue on and on forever and ever, and so forth. And in his dream, Nathan slipped back into sleep. But the next day, that's what Nathan told David, what the Lord had told him to say. Frankly, it didn't sit entirely well with either of them, though David did like it, that he was going to write more songs. As they say where I went to church this morning, this is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.